Hello everyone, welcome back to Everyday. Today's menu for Emiya family. The family's getting a little bigger today because we have a new friend. Hello? There we go, it wouldn't let me move it. Lancer can now be played. I was thinking and I'm like, why wouldn't they do like Archer for this? And then I thought, there's no way in hell he'll accept lessons on cooking. Especially from Shiro, right? There's no way. Plus, let's be real, it's all the girls. If there's one group of people that will pay extra for Lancer, it's probably the girls themselves, right? There's a lot of girls who think he's quite handsome. Hello? What? What? Oh! I legitimately thought I lost all my progress because I didn't see that this was Rin here. I legitimately thought all my last video was gone because I just saw the 3, right? And I'm like, where's Rin? Then here's Rin. Okay, I got it. That was real fear in me. I want you to know that. Here we go. Toshikoshi Soba, Lancer's story. It's New Year's Eve at the Emiya home. Are we gonna like go to the New Year's with him and stuff? Okay. Reminder. He killed Shiro. Shiro's about to make some Toshikoshi Soba when Lancer casually drops by and says it'll help Shiro make it. This is such a weird DLC choice, but kind of excited for it. I also just like hearing Lancer talk. He just has one of those voices that I could just listen to him just chat about nothing with, right? He'll just be like, he's gonna bring up beer many times, I bet. Let's see. I'm real curious about how this is gonna go. Lancer's story. Was it literally just that he was the only actor that they could get in to record the lines?
誰かと思えばランサーではありませんか。今日は一体何の用ですか。
ちょうど一仕事終えたところでな。なんかうまいもんでも食わせてくれよ。
Oh, you're just a freeloader.
前から言おうと思ってたけどさ。人んちを定食屋か何かと思ってないか。まあまあ、固いこと言うなって。
I feel like he's quieter than everyone else.
土産ってこれ全部酒じゃないか。俺は未成年だから飲めないぞ。え？そうだっけか？現代っ子はめんどくせえな、おい。
What a good figure.
これは全部藤根行きだな。というか、もともと二人で飲む魂胆だったんだろう。何か食べさせてやってもいいけど、藤根はまだ帰ってこないぞ。
Fujine and Lancer's little friendship is so cute.
今日のところは一つ。
You're really quiet for some reason. I wonder if I can go into the options and crank you up or something.
どっちかっていうと、そりゃ締めの方だな。でもいいや、任せた。ん？そういや、バイト仲間もそばがどうとか。な、坊主、そばのブームでも来てんのか？大晦日だからな、今日は。年越しそばといって。大晦日の夜は蕎麦を食べる風習があるんだ。ほう、年末に蕎麦をね。
I wonder if we're gonna get some Irish culture
ちょっ
stuff.
と待っててくれ。すぐに準備するから。お、適当に一杯やってるぜ。
Wow, he's straight drinking. Is he not? Wait, is he not gonna help in the kitchen and he's just gonna drink?
塩様も一杯やらねえか？
私は結構です。
釣れないね。それじゃ仕方ない。ここはテレビでも見ながら。
This is funny. He's just like, oh my god, he just comes over and watches TV. That's so funny. What a freeloader.
なんだ？今日は やけに変な番組ばっかだな。これも大晦日だからなのか？酒の相手もいねえし、テレビはつまんねえし。よっしゃ、坊主、俺もそば作るの手伝ってやろうか。
I appreciate, but have you ever cooked before? Making soba noodles with a great Celtic hero, huh? I guess I'm all for it if you're gonna help.
ケルトの大英雄が大晦日にそば作りか。まあ、手伝ってくれるなら。
If there's someone who's good at cutting the noodles, it might be him.
つっても、細けいことは向いてねえから、単純なもんを頼むわ。
God, he's kind of like a wet dog. When he's on the ground like that, he loses all. He absolutely loses all of his, like, composure and stature, you know?
おう、任された。こちとら切ったり刺したりはお手のもんだ。火力が足りないってんなら、そっちも手伝うぜ。
いえ、室内での術はどうかと思いますが。
お湯沸かすついでに家燃やしてどうすんだよ。
Bro's gonna use runes and stuff.
ちょっとした冗談だよ。
そうは言いますが。最近あなたの真面目な姿を。
So again, like I'm still thinking of like, what if there was someone who knows nothing about Fate, and they pick up this game and they're like, oh, Lancer, okay, it's an interesting name, you know, kind of Delta rune. Picks this and they start talking about great Celt hero, and he just comes in with a bunch of like alcohol and stuff. Which actually, if we look, where was it? I saw the word alcohol in here. I saw it. It's used somewhere. Oh, the Mirin, yeah. Alright, here we go. Just two guys in the kitchen. Two male wives. Was he a male wife? Not really. It's real odd. Can you do that? I'll prepare the ebi tempura. It's very weird seeing large man hands. He's a big fella. Does he have his own unique stats? He said he's good at cutting, which makes sense, right? I feel like a lot of this is pretty similar to what he would have done back in Ireland, right? Cutting up stuff and throwing it in a pot, like that's classic cooking. Like there's not much else to it. Oh my god, Yowie moment. This would actually drive shippers insane. For real. Oh, frying might be a bit tough. Could you fry it in the pot over there? That uses zest for aroma. I don't think he's ever deep fried. That's not really a thing that existed back in this day. Okay, which one? This one's gonna be small. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I jumped the gun on that one a little bit. It's okay. I'm a newbie in the cooking world. Right? This is all new to him. Even though we're kind of rocking it, but that's just because I'm playing, you know? Nice. I didn't actually make that pasta I wanted to. I had other stuff that I wanted to get through first. Maybe tempura looks down. We need to boil the soba and heat up the dipping sauce. Lancer, could you boil the soba? This is the tough one. Soba boiling. This one's not easy. This one is the trickiest minigame. For some reason, these noodles go crazy hard. Well, I mean, they go soft is what it is. And you don't want it to be... You don't want to make your noodles, like, too soft. Yeah, it's all about that perfect balance. And then you can... Once you kind of cook your noodles, be it your spaghetti or these types of noodles, which are roughly all the same type of noodle. That's the thing that I learned and blew my mind. That, like, honestly, spaghetti versus, like, Asian noodles, the only difference is what you prepare them with, mostly. You just shock them with cold water. Like, that's, like... It's, like, the best thing you can do. Anyways, we got 2,000. That's good. Done. Look at him. He's so tall. There we go. Shiro's helper. Let me lend a hand. Oh, the salmon. Oh, and Setsuban roll cake. That's gonna be fishing. That's gonna be fishing. Calling it now. That's absolutely going out fishing. That's exciting. You good with chopsticks, buddy? You're so quiet. It must be in the options. I must have set them early on and forgot that I cranked up their volume.
これ俺よりうまくないか?
Mm-hmm. A little bit of what's that called? The fish wood. I forget what it's called right now. The fish flick. Bonito. Right? Put the bonito on it. That's so weird. Who thought of, like, what if we had a fish that you turn into wood by just having it stay outside for so long and then you shave it into the bonito shavings? Like, who thought of that? I don't love the texture of it, but the flavor's nice.
衣が柔らかくなった天ぷらも非常に美味でした。
こんなうまいもんが食えるなら毎日が大晦日でもいいぐらいだな。いや、さすがにそれはどうだろう。
I mean, you could have this whenever, but
どうだ坊主、俺の料理の腕は。
ランサーは簡単な作業しかしていなかったではないですか。美味しくできたのはシローのおかげです。
たく、騎士王様は
swearing in my cooking game? What?
まあ自分で言ってただけあって包丁さばきはすごかったな。
確かにネギの刻み方は見事な
I wonder, is that on the ESRB rating for this game at all? Did we find a secret? Wow, you got a mouth for a cooking game.
失礼な。私はいつだって
This is
食事に
crazy.
対して真摯でありたい
It's
と
so
思っています。
weird,
それにしてもランサーと一緒に台所に立つなんて
right?
なんか不思議な感じだったな。そうか。まあ俺たちサーバントに食事は必要ねえ。
You don't have to, but it's nice to. Yeah,
必要ないからといって食っちゃいけねえってこともないだろう。
it's enjoyable,
うまいもんならなおさらな。
right?
うまい飯ってのはやっぱりいいもんだ。そういうものなのか？セイバーもライダーも坊主の作る飯をうまそうに食うじゃねえか。それはまあ。
This might be the
確
most
かに
fate
食事での
route.
魔力の補充にはなりませんが、シローの料理は美味しい。それは事実です。
ふれね。てなわけで今後もちょくちょく寄らせてもらうわ。またうまいもん頼んだぜ、坊主。
Yep, we got a lot.
決定事項なの
We
か
got a
よ。
lot. We got to do a bunch of dishes.
払うもんは払うし、店でもサービス
It's
してや
not a
る。
bad
そ
deal.
れに俺が手伝えば
It's not.
楽ができるわけだ。悪い話じゃないだろう。いや、そういう問題じゃなくて。よし、決まりだな。そんじゃよろしく頼むぜ、坊主。
They really modeled his pecs too. Do you see that? There's like, I feel like the modelers, they really like Ku, right? They really do, to a surprising degree. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe they just were like, yeah, that's who we like, so we're gonna do it. Alright, Setsubun roll cake and the amazing salmon and mushroom. So yeah, I'm gonna go to options here. Let's see here. Ah, yeah, see?
いただきます。
I forgot about that. Right, so what I want to check is... So this game, if we go to the store page, I'm pretty sure it's just rated E, right? Because I don't think you can say hard ass in an E-rated game. Is it? This game is rated E10 for suggestive themes and use of alcohol. Right? See, I just find ESRB ratings very interesting because there's no way they. Yeah, interesting. They actually don't say language, right? I wonder why it got rated E10. I'm curious. I wonder because you can read the reviews. Let's go ESRB. Today's menu, Emiya family. Let's see here. I'm trying to find. Let's go ESRB website. Let's see here. I think they don't. Maybe they don't do all of them now. Let's see here. Emiya. They do not have a proper write-up for it. So dang, I guess they just looked at it and went, eat then. That's interesting. I love it, because you can clearly tell they did not actually care. Alright, let's do the Setsubun roll cake. On one faded day of Setsubun, Lancer admires the quintessentially Japanese customs. He's particularly drawn to the ehomaki-style roll cake that Sakura came up with, and mentions he wants to try it. This is fun, because I feel like out of every character, he is the most fish out of water, right? Like he's granted the knowledge of customs and stuff because of the Grail. But for the most part, he's just like... He's literally an Irish hero from way back in the past, just dropped down into modern-day Japan. Right? What a crazy scenario. He's gonna love the Nikujaga, though. I want him to wax on about, like, potatoes. That's an Irish thing, right? I think it is. Yo! Was he wearing this jacket before? I know he was, but he took it off, right? Something about just him coming in a leather jacket, you know?
Oh, マトウのジョーちゃんも来てたのか。
I can't even think about, like, what would their relationship be?
まったく慌てて損をしました。
今日も出迎えご苦労さん、セイバー。
別に歓迎して出迎えているわけではありません。マスターを侵入者から守るのはサーバントの役目。
Yeah, this is the only one that is actively talking about fate, you know?
それあれか？鬼ってやつだな。いや、なんで鬼？
Yeah.
鬼なら魔力というよりも邪気という方がしっくりきそうですね。
なるほどね。豆はその邪気に有効な呪物ってわけか。いや、この時代もなかなか面白いことやってるじゃねえか。なんだ、どこかで節分の話を聞いてきたのか？おお、よくわかったな、坊主。鬼はうちってな。鬼は外だよ。昔からある伝統行事なんだ。そっちのバイト先も飾り付けしてるんじゃないか？そうそう。バイトの休憩時間に恵方巻きってのを差し入れてもらったんだけどよ。あんなに長いと食べづらくないか？こっちの方角向いて黙って食えとか言われるしよ。その後豆まきをするからってんで連れ出されて商店街中を練り歩いてきたんだが。へえ、豆まきまでしてきたのか。
すっかりこの町に馴染んでますね。
Everyone loves the town fishmonger.
怪物を相手にするならもっと他に何かあるだろう。
確かに。白、節分とはそもそも何なのですか？
そうだな。簡単に説明すると。
Oh, this is interesting. Okay.
大豆には国霊が宿ると言われてて。
Huh.
なるほど、国霊か。俺の故郷と似たような考えがこっちにもあるんだな。
はい。そうした大豆で邪気の象徴である鬼を退治して一年の無事を祈る行事というのが節分です。実は節分って各季節の始まりの日の前日のことなので本当は年4回あるんですけど、恵方巻きを食べる文化が定着したのは割と最近で、
I love learning this stuff. It's so
元
cool.
々は西の方の風習だったそうですよ。
なるほど。ありがとな、ジョーちゃん。いろいろと合点がいったぜ。
なるほど。 節分とはとても重要な行事なのですね。シロも何かする予定ですか？
ああ、みんなが揃ったら豆まきをやろうと思って、豆の用意はして
He's
あるん
been
だ。
preparing the
なんつうか坊
beans.
主も豆だね。
いや、そういうのはいいから。
さて
Oh my god.
笑いも取
Wait,
ったところ
wait,
で
is he the best story?
なんかうまいもん
It
食わせ
actually
て
kind
く
of
れ。
feels like it.
ランサー、あなたはただ単にシロの料理が食べたいだけなのでは？
まあそれもある。
実はおやつにロールケーキを作ろうと思ってたんです。ほら、形もなんだか恵方巻きに似ていますし。
ほう、ケーキか。甘いものはそんな好きでもないが。
He's too cool for sweets. Let's go along with it. Let's get cooking. How about we make roll cake together?
それなら、ランさんも一緒にロールケーキ作ってみるか？
今日は手土産もねえしな。よし、一丁やってやろうじゃねえか。
お、やる気じゃないか。それじゃ早速、ロールケーキ作りを始めよう。
This is so weird. I love this
今回のメ
DLC
ニュ
so
ー
far.
は恵方巻
This
き
is
と
real
ロー
good.
ル
And
ケー
it's like it was like 11
キ色と
bucks.
りどりのフルーツと
I pretty much just paid for it
ラン
with
さんがやる気に
mostly
なってるなら俺もフォローするよ。
mostly gold coins on my Switch here.
よし、一丁やるか。
Yo, he's so into it.
頑張ろう。
I feel like his expressions are a little jankier. They don't smoothly transition as much. I don't know. Maybe it's just me so far. We'll have to see. Alright, what are we doing? Okay, so ladle. Thing.
さすがは
Oh
俺
my god, look at that. That's near perfect. It must be this one only is 3,000. Okay, we're gonna mix this up so much. When you're done with that, I'll whip up the syrup and the whipped cream. Okay, mix the batter. Here we go. X, A, Y. Look at him go. X, B,
さすがは俺
A. Nice. How we do on that? Nice, 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 nice. Last one. Chopping. Draw tiger stripes. Wait for it to cook. Cut up the fruit. I love fruit in cakes. People who don't eat fruit in their cakes are weird. How do you live? Is it an American thing to be like, ew, fruit's in my dessert? You're just not able to live without the high glucose, fructose corn syrup or whatever? Fruit is like the most natural dessert ever. Mangoes. Mangoes. Right?
その調子だ。
You gotta agree with me on mangoes. Or like, actually today, I had coconut Dr. Pepper. Can I just say, coconut, it's one of those perfect flavors. You can throw it with anything and it's great. Yo, we rocked it. Look at those points. I've been knocking them back. Oh my god, he's so proud of his joke. California rolls, Taimeshi. Oh, no, it's a beach episode? What's going on? Look at little Sakura there. Wait, is it going to be beach volleyball? Oh, there's so many good things it could be. Is he going to say, like, this reminds me of Taiga? That'd be funny.
一丁、節分ロールケーキの出来上がり。
And a little bit of coffee with it? I got some new beans recently. Can fry up a good coffee in the morning if I need.
いただきます。
Nope.
よく頑張ったな。
Like they really focus on giving every character unique movements. Because he's more crude.
うめえな。 おい
Like, he's like way more crude in his motions. It's kind of crazy. Again, it's not a huge amount of dishes and stuff, but the detail is crazy.
菓子の類はあまり食わないんだが、あの上品な甘さはなかなか悪くない。
I thought I was gonna smack him on the back there.
中のクリームもスポンジもふわふわでとっても美味しかったです。
俺も普段はケーキなんて作らないだろ。さくらがいてくれて助かったよ。
I also like how it
やっ
seems
ぱ
to
り
be
さくらは頼りになる。
combinations of characters too,
とんで
right?
もありません。
It's not just him.
ケーキ
There's
の模
always someone
様も
else.
可愛らしく仕上がっていて食べるのが少し惜しかったくらいです。
口の周りにクリームつけて言うことかね。
Yo, called out.
ついてないではありませんか。己ランサー、そこに座りなさい。
食べてもらえて嬉しいです。皆さんに気に入ってもらえてよかった。それにしても今日はなんだか静かでしたね、ランサーさん。
ロールケーキが美味しすぎて声も出なかったのでは
I
あり
like
ません
how
か。
also we get to see like
Ah,
indignant
それもあるが。
Saber because we bring in someone she doesn't really like.
それは恵方巻きを食べるときだけだって。何も言わないから変だとは思ってたんだ。
こういう伝統行事のローカルルールって
Mm-hmm.
いろいろあってわからなくなりますよね。
なんだそういうことかよ。お行儀よく黙ってて損しちまったぜ。よし、恵方巻きは食ったし、次は豆巻きだな。セイバー、勝負しようぜ。
Oh my god, he's so into it.
望むところです。
待て待て待て。さっきも言ったように豆巻きは邪気を払うのがメインだからな。豆の弾丸で撃ち合う戦争じゃないから。商店街の豆巻きも平和なものだったろ。
それに年齢の数だけ豆を食べるんで
That's
す。
a very funny,
幸せを取り込むため
out
に
of context
なんだ
thing to
そういうことは
screenshot
早
there.
く言ってくれよ。それじゃさっさと済ませちまうぜ。
Oh my god, you're gonna have to eat like
甘いのを食ったら
500
ちょっと
beans.
他のものも食いたくなってよ。
はいはい。じゃあ豆を取ってくるから。
シロ、私たちはいくつ豆を食
That's
べれば
a
いいのでしょう。
good question.
いや、そう言われてみると
It's a
確か
really good question.
どれだけ食べればいいんでしょう。
ちょっと待ってくれ。考えるから。というかこれ豆足りるのか。
おい、坊主まだか。
シロ、
ちょっと待ってくれって。
He's counting. Oh man. Wait, this DLC might rule. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I'm enjoying this. If it's literally just coming in and doing shenanigans with Lancer, I'm so in. And it's nice that these are seemingly unlocking super easy also. Yeah. No, we can't advance because we must partake in the salmon. Yeah, salmon, mushroom, and butter baked in foil. One day at the Emiya home, Lancer tells Shiro he wants to eat foil baked salmon again and hands him some salmon. This time Lancer says he wants to do it himself. Yeah, because he taught it, right? He did it. It's again one of the first recipes. It's like when I think of Emiya Gohan, or I think of today's menu, I literally think of this, right? I think of this one here, making it. It's like the first thing. It's the meal. Plus, I mean, we get the freshest fish, caught straight from the sea.
よっ、邪魔するぜ。
確かにまた顔を出すとは言っていましたが、本当に来たのですか、ランサー。
I love the fact
まあ
that
まあそう
Saber
警
is
戒
like,
すんなって。
like,
一緒に
Oh,
年越し
it's
そばを
you.
食った仲じゃねえか。
まあ、手土産を持参するのは良い心がけです。それは魚ですか。
いい酒が入ったんで、この前のホイル焼きってのを
I
また
did get
食いた
some
くてよ。
new, some salmon
酒のつまみ
chunks.
になればと思って作ったけど、気に入ってくれたんならよかったよ。
Actually,
ホイル焼きは
if
作る
it
のも
pairs
楽だし、
well with alcohol,
野
that's
菜
good.
もたくさん
Because
食べ
I
られ
got
て
some of my
栄養
favorite
に
beer
偏
from
りがない
Japan, which is Kirin
白の
beer.
ホイル焼きは
Like the
私も好
monster
き
from
です
Monster Hunter.
それなら話は早い。今日はホイル焼きで決まりだな。そうだ。今度は俺にも作り方を教えてくれよ。ホイルで包むだけでいいの
There's,
か？
there's a little bit more than that. Right? Yeah, but we can get into the nitty gritty of it while we cook. Yeah, that's right, but there's a trick to making it tasty foil wrapped
まあ
salmon.
それはそうなんだ
There's
が
a little
ホイル
secret.
焼きにも美
It's
味しく
called
作るコツがある
spices. I know they didn't really exist in your time, but
そこら辺も教えてくれるんだよな、坊
it's
主。
called chicken
う
bouillon.
んいいけどさ、それにしてもまさかケルトの大英雄にホイル焼きの作り方を教える
You
日が
never
来る
know
と
what
は
life will take you, dude.
うまいもんは時代を超えるってこったな。
I do really want to read
学べるも
the
のは学ばせてもらうさ。
Fate Grand
そうで
Order
すね
cooking
その考えは良いと思い
made
ます
by, again, Ta, the
特に白の
author
作る
of
お
this
料理は
one,
美味しいです
but
から
literally about like
そうだろ、そうだろ。
cooking and ingredients
やっぱ
of
うまいも
different
ん食
time
いたきゃ
periods,
坊主に
like
聞くのが一
hyper
番早い
accurate
って
food
な。
history stuff.
まあ言われる
That's
と
like
悪い気はしないけど
that's like the
なん
best
かい
thing
いよ
ever.
うに使われてる気がし
I
なく
cannot believe such a perfect thing
そんじゃ始める
exists.
か。よろしくな、坊主。
I'll say like I feel like Fate has something for
今回の
whatever
メニューは
hyperfixation you
鮭と
have.
キノコのバター
right?
ホイル焼き
I feel like it's so easy to
それでいて
find
う
something
まいんだ
that
よ
it's like
な
I like Fate and this,
ホイ
right?
ル焼きにする鮭は生鮭がおすすめ
Okay.
まずは料理の基本からだな
Ready, chop,
めんどく
bake. Easy. I still stand by. Like this is one of the easiest dishes to make. This is like if you're starting
よ
cooking,
し、一丁や
boy,
るか。
his titties are huge.
Gambara.
I was seeing them from behind, which I normally see with like Jalter. Anyways, like this is if you're learning to cook, this is such a perfect one, right? Because it's pretty easy. Right, this is probably one of the easiest ones. Salt, pepper, knife pan. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
さすがは俺ってな。
Not the best, but we do it. I feel like the timer's way extended for this one. Yeah, sure, we take it. We don't have a high point total anyways right here. Alright, chop them up. Thinly slice and julienne the carrots. You think this guy knows what julienning is? Again, he could look it up with knowledge from the Grail, but he won't. It'd be really funny if he brings up Skahawk in this. He's like, yeah, I used to have this with Skahawk all the time. And they're like, oh,
その調子だ
huh. It's just funny to think about these characters that might get brought up. One more. Alright. Cook 'em. Bake 'em. Wasabi mayo. Don't use too much wasabi. Heavy on the mayo. Low on the wasabi. That was my mistake. Getting real, like, authentic wasabi is good, but boy, geez, is it strong. Wasabi is definitely something, though, that I, like, there's people that I talk to and they're like, why would you ever use it? And it's like, there's a reason why. It's good. Wasabi is quite enjoyable. It has a really nice flavor, and it just enhances, like, if you... Like if you're having like sushi or something and you just do like the single spread of wasabi on the sushi, it greatly elevates it. And it's not super spicy like some people say, right? Like it's just, it elevates it nicely. Now it is super spicy if you're not careful about it. You know, you just got to use a little bit. Remember, like in sushi restaurants, they literally just do like a single thumb swipe of it. But it's like, it's the perfect amount. There we go. He's so happy. Not sure about the flesh-colored outline for him. Because on the earrings, it really pops out. Guess you win this one. Okay. Is that him just up there? Yeah, okay. There's something they're doing the watermelon game, and someone's destroying the watermelon. I'm guessing it's I'm guessing it's Saber, who's utterly demolishing the watermelon. That's a tradition I want to know about. Where did the watermelon splitting tradition come from? It's just weird to think about, right? Like,
一丁鮭とキノコのバターホイル焼きの出
I
来
feel
上が
like
り
there's no way to smack a watermelon and break it in a way that doesn't just get it into the sand, and that's just not fun, right?
いただきます。
Oh, his hair has big physics.
もう俺が教えることはなくなってきたんじゃないか？
Oh, that salmon texture looks so good.
これで酒があれば最高だな。
You know, servants not needing to eat can be seen as a good thing, but servants almost being impossible to get drunk, it's not a great thing. He probably wishes every day that he could lower that tolerance.
甘みもちゃんと出てた。うん。今回も成功だったな。
はい。まさに至福でした。シロウの言った通り、お醤油を垂らしても美味
Soy
しかったで
sauce
す
is
ね。
such a good
俺はやっぱ
ingredient.
りわさびマヨネーズだな。あのピリッとした辛さが
Yeah,
鮭
little
と
kick.
よく合って
Don't
い
be
い。
like me.
俺たちも鮭はよく食ってたけどよ。その頃と比べれば料理もえらく変わったも
Salmon
んだ。
must have been crazy to get back in the day.
鮭があったのですか？ケルトの方々は何かと鮭に
I feel like
縁があるよ
no
うです
matter
ね。
where you are in the world, pretty much
さすが
salmon
に
is like
ホイル
a
焼きとはいかないが、川で飛び跳ねてる
like
光景は
salmon's like a
珍しくもな
constant.
かっ
They're
た
just
ぜ。
everywhere. I mean,
So
they're different breeds
ラ
though.
ンサーの故郷、今のアイルランドは昔から鮭が有名なんだよな。向こうの神話には鮭にまつわる逸話もあるんだっけ？
おお、意外と耳ざといな、坊主。
Oh yeah, no, actually, if you could actually tell us,
詳
I'd
し
be
く知り
super
た
into
きゃ教
this.
えてやるぞ。
それではランサー、先ほどシロウが言っていた鮭の逸話とは一体何のことなのです？
まあ、逸話と言ってもいろいろあるんだが、そうだな。こいつは俺の後輩絡みの話だ。
Your
俺
kohai.
たちは樹木を神聖なものとして考えていた。その
Oh,
中
this
に
is so
ハシバミっ
cool.
て木があってよ。
Oh, this is great.
そのハシバミがつけた実には知恵が宿っていると信じら
Is,
れていた
is,
わけ
is
だ。
that where hazelnuts
その
come
ハシバミ
from?
の実を鮭が食うだろう。すると
The
そいつは知恵
salmon
の
of
鮭に変わるんだな。
knowledge. Oh.
知恵の鮭。
そして人間が知恵の鮭を取り、その実を食す。するとその人間
Wow.
は鮭の持つ恩
How
恵を
much
授かるのさ。
wisdom do
これ
salmon
は
have?
中には信じられない話です
Saber,
ね。
your Arthurian legend stuff.
騎士王様もなかなかに疑り深いことだ。
Come on.
知恵の鮭の効果は本物だったんだろう。何しろ、ただの人間のひよっこが指についた鮭の油を舐めて知恵を得て、ついには英雄にまでなっちまったん
Wait,
だ
is
から
this
な。
Finn McCool?
なるほど。
Wait, is that why he
それも
bites
伝
his
説の
thumb?
類なんだろうけど、今もこうして伝説の存在がいるわけだしな。
違いね
しかも並んで鮭食ってたし。
え。そういや、俺さっきから変なんだよ。坊主、
What?
ちょっ
What?
と顔を見てくれないか？
What's wrong?
なんだよ、急にどうしたんだ？
You gotta poop?
今の俺、どこかいつもと違うと思わねえか？
No. What are you
特に
talking
変わ
about?
ったようには見えないけど。
私にもいつものランサーと同じように見えますが。
おや？そいつは変だな。
Oh, he's
なん
being
だか賢
he's
くなったよう
being
な
a silly
気が
guy.
したんだが。
はあ、今日食べたのは普通の鮭だよ。だいたいランサーが自分で持ってきたんだろ？
ノリが悪いね。ま、坊主らしいっちゃらしいんだが。それによ、案外この鮭だってハシマミの実を食ってるかもしれないだろ
どこからどう見ても普通の鮭だったよ。
う。いやいや、何せこいつは知恵の鮭だからな。乱獲されないよう普通の鮭に擬態をしてるかも。
またそんな適当なことを。それに知恵の鮭が世界中に売っていたら 今頃は賢者だらけになっている
Once again,
はずです
another just insane out of context
確かにそうだ。
screenshot.
こりゃ一本取られたな。まあなんだ、普通の鮭だったとしてもうまいってのはそれだけで恩恵じゃねえか。いい魚が入ったら持ってきてやるよ。そん時はまた料理を教えてくれよな。
Is there another dish that uses fish in this game?
は
I'm trying to think of another one.
食べさせてくれる
Oh, well, the
間違いでは
Thai
ないの
meshi,
です
of
か？
course. That's coming up. This is excellent. Everything about this is so... I don't know, it feels unreal compared to what we've played so far, right? Boy, okay. Oh, well, yeah, California rolls too, right? Because this one uses salmon as well. Well, let's start with the Thai meshi. It is Children's Day at the Emiya home, and Lancer gives Shiro an impressive sea bream. He's caught thanks for everything. However, ends up smiling, telling Shiro that he wants to eat something with sea bream in it. Okay. He's like, hey, I got you a fish. And Shiro's like, cool. And he's like, anyways, I think you should make me a dish with that fish. And that's just what happens, huh? Great. Sounds good. Please ignore that loud noise. I'm fixing my mic stand, which has magnetic parts. There we go. Nice and flush, as it should be. Always comes over real late, too. Well, I guess he works in the day. Again, I really wonder what he put on his resume. You can't say your name is Lancer. What's the last name?
シロ、先ほどランサーが言っていたのは一体どういう意味なのでしょうか？
いいものを持ってくるとは言ってたが、なんだろう。
It's like, I
嫌な予
brought
感が
more
するな。
beer!
ランサーのことです。槍で仕留めたイノシシを持ってきても不
Hey,
思議はありません。
Boar? There's some good
さ
boar
すがのランサー
dishes.
もそれはないんじゃないか。
いいえ、年には年
Does
を
Japan have wild
何
boar?
を持ってきても
I feel like they
対応できる
must
準
if
備を
we've
してお
seen
きま
them
しょ
in
う。
anime and stuff, right?
あ
I wonder.
あ、それじゃあ俺はお茶の用意でもしておくよ。
I'm googling it.
おや、どうやらランサーが来たようですね。出迎
Let's
え
see.
て
It's
きます。
Japan wild boar. Japan's wild boar problem keeps growing. Oh, right!
坊主
Right! It is such a problem. They make robot
シロ、
wolves.
どうやらイノシシ
I
ではなかったよ
remember.
うです。
Oh, these things are
イノシ
massive.
シ
Oh my god, they're the size of a truck. Never
近所のイノ
mind.
シシでも出たのか？
I did
なん
not
でも
know
ない
they're so
イ
big.
ノシシは忘れてくれ。それでさっき言ってたいいものって。
Guys, Google
Oh,
Japanese
so-
wild boar.
ちょっくら冷蔵庫借りるぜ。
They're so big. Anyways, enough with the boar. We're looking at fish. Fish can also be big.
ランサー、一体何を冷蔵庫に入れてきたのです？
ああ、タイを一匹な。
タイ？
おう、釣り仲間に誘われて今朝海に行ってきたんだよ。で、すげえ大
I
物が
like
ヒ
the
ット
idea
し
of
たって
just
わけ。
him having a
こ
fishing
れが
buddy.
まあ見
Just a
事
guy
な
who's
タイ
like,
でな。
Hey, you want to go
税金しまう
fishing?
のも
Is like,
なんだ
yeah,
か
I
もったい
guess
な
I'm
ってよ。
going fishing. Like,
で、
what a
いつも
small
世話になってる
town,
坊主に譲ろ
big
うって
town
わけだ。
life.
こいつでなんか作って俺にも食わせてくれ。
So he makes me handle the sea bream, and now he wants me to make him something to eat, huh?
たく、譲るって言ったと思えば、今度は何か作って食わせろか。
ん？どうした坊主？
少しは遠慮。いや、なんでもない。そうだな。こんな新鮮なタイなら、やっぱ
刺身は勘弁な。最近刺身ばっかだったからよ。
なんだよもう。
I don't know if I could
刺
ever
身がダメとなると。
want to stop eating
あれ
sashimi.
か。うん。
Like, it's just so
そうだ
good.
な。このタイを丸ごと一匹美味しく食べられるメニューに心当たりがある。
お、何かいいことを思いついたみてえだな。どんな料理なんだ？
タイ飯といってタイと米を土鍋で炊き上げる料理だ。夕飯に出すから食べていってくれ。
よし、今日はそいつで一杯やるか。大物を釣った祝い酒ってな。
なるほど。タイは縁起が良いと聞きますし、お祝い事にはぴったりかもしれませんね。
祝い事か。よし、それならもう一品料理を追加しよう。
お、何を作るんだ？
縁起のいい鯛飯と一緒に柏餅を作ろうと思う。
餅？ 祝い事で餅を飾るのは正月にやることなんだろ？
それはお正月の鏡餅。今日作るのは端午の節句の柏餅だよ。
ほう、端午の節句ね。そいつも伝統行事ってやつか。
ああ、昔からの風習で。おっと、タイが新鮮なうちに始めた方がいいな。端午の
Yeah.
節句については、
You
ま
can
あ
cook
後で
and
ゆっく
talk
り
at
と
the same time, buddy.
おう、タイの下処理は任せときな。魚やランサーさんの腕前を見せてやるぜ。
こういう時はやけに頼もしいよな、ランサー。
Title of Hero of the Fish Market or
今
Mart?
回のメニューは
That's kind of the
鯛
best
飯と
title.
若竹
That's so
鯛を丸
good.
ごと使った鯛飯は
I'd love that title. I wonder what his other outfit's gonna be.
よし、一丁やるか。
ああ、頑張ろう。
Okay. All right. Cook it in the pan. Put a nice char on both sides. All right. See, room with steam, so it's okay if the fish is still raw inside. Yep. Cool. Let's cook up this fish. A little much, a little much, a little much. Calm down. A little more. Perfect. Nice. Again, I just see this red fish and my brain goes, that's an expensive fish in Animal Crossing. Nice. I don't know if I've ever had sea bream. It's one of those fish that, like, you hear about. And, like, it looks iconic, but, like, I don't know if I've had it, you know? I live in a coastal city now. I could go get it whenever. I won't. Not the biggest fish fan. I like to have like a little bit of fish every now and then, but like I don't go out of my way for it. So what I usually do is I just, whenever I have a feeling of like I want to have fish, I'll go get hot pot and I'll just put like a single fish stick in there, and like that's enough for me. Right? Like I don't need a lot of fish. It's just because I never grew up with a lot of fish, so...
その調子だ。
Growing up in the prairies, right? There's not a lot of fish. You know, we'd have fish and chips every now and then, but it's not really the same thing. Alright, last thing we gotta do is we gotta cook this up. Alright. Again, this is the trickiest one, especially when the game decides to lag just a little bit. Okay. And you can get it if you can get it a bit early sometimes. I don't know what dictates when you can get it early. Okay. I see, like that time I got it mad early. Okay. Alright. Doing not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Okay. Down. That's about it. Okay, 34. I think we got more than enough. Yeah. Only about 1,000 extra, but we still did it. We're getting big points. Look at that smile. A prayer for good health. Hamburg steak and the tropical curry and... Okay, there's something going on there. I do really like that Sakura in the background. That's a real good Sakura. I love low-quality, far-off background characters. It's one of my favorite things. And the people that look at that and go, the anime looks bad. You're crazy. It's the point is that they're far away, you know?
一丁、鯛めしの出来上がり。
Boy, we're kind of front-loading the fish, because next is the California rolls,
いた
huh?
だきます。本当にうまい。
うまい飯はいい。
He's just like, food is good. I wonder what the choice of the different flowers for him is. Every girl's had different flowers that make sense for them, but like,
食った食った
what's with the blue,
タイの旨味が
they're
染み
like
込んだ
lilies
飯で
almost?
酒が進んだな。やっぱり酒に合う飯ってない。こんだけうまく料理されたらタイも本望だろうぜ。
うまく炊けるかどうかヒヤヒヤしてたよ。土鍋でご飯を炊く機会なんてめったにないからな。
ま、作るのはちーと手間だったけどな。わざわざ葉を巻くのには何か意味があるのか？
巻いてあるのは柏の木の葉っぱで、なかなか枝から落ちないくらい丈夫なんだ。
Huh.
そのことから子孫繁栄の意味で端午の節句で使われるようになったらしい。
子孫繁栄か。そうだな。子供が育たない国に
A
未
lot
来
of
は
stuff
ね。
that relates to fertility.
まあ子供の日なんて言ってるけど、実際のところ男の子がメインの行事なんだよな。
Huh.
鯉のぼりをあげたり、鎧兜を模した五月人形を飾ったりして、男の子の成長と
Well, there is the girls'
健康を祈願
celebration,
するん
right?
だ。
Where it's like they have the dolls
なるほ
too.
どね。
Yeah.
おい坊主、そういうことは早く言えよ。
男子のためのお祝いなら四郎のためにも祈らないといけませんね。
ああ、そうだぜ。こういうところで水くせえよな、お前は。
いや、俺はいいんだよ。こういうのはもっと小さい
In
子がやるもん
comparison
だ。
to everyone else in the room, you
おい
are
坊主
one.
俺らがいつの
Yeah,
時代の
right?
人間だと思ってんだ。こっちからしてみれば、坊主もそこいらのガキも変わらねえぞ。なんちゃら飾りとかの方は用意してやれねえが、少しくらい坊主のために願わせろよ。
そうですよ、四郎。年齢などはともかく四郎の健康を祈らせてください。
ということで、坊主の健康を願って乾杯。
You just want a kampai. You just want kampai and drink.
ラン
Yeah,
サー
right?
は
That's it.
自
He
分
just
が飲
wanted
み
to
たいだけ
drink
じゃない
more.
か。
What a guy.
バレたか。まあ、風習ってのはなんだかんだで大事だよな。俺の時代にもいろんな風習はあったもんだが。
ランサーの故郷って言ったら、今のアイルランドの方になるんだよな。どんなものがあるんだ？
ああ、そうだな。坊主がわかりやすいところで言えば、
Really?
ハロウィンか。近頃じゃこの国にも浸透してきてるらしい
Really?
が、
I didn't know
あれ
that.
はもともとはケルト人の文化だ。
Huh.
それは知らなかった。そっちでもやることは日本
Also,
と同じ
just
な
the
の
phrase
か？
Celtogen is
どうだろうな。
really great.
かなり変わっちゃいると思うが、少なくともかぼちゃは飾ってなかったぜ。新年を迎えるための祭りでな。その時に霊がやってくる。先祖の霊はいいんだが、悪霊は追い払う必要があった。それを追い払うため、食い物を外に置いてたのが、今のガキに菓子を与えるって文
That's
化になったんだろう
legitimately
な。
so
う
interesting.
ん、そうやって変わりながらも受け継がれていくものってあるんだな。
けれどきっと変わらないものもあるのだと思います。幸せであれという人々の願いもそうなのでしょう。
よし坊主、うまいもん食わせてくれた礼だ。今日は朝まで俺のふるさとについて聞かせてやるぜ。
Oh boy.
明日は学校だからほどほどで頼む。
Bro just starts reciting the Wikipedia page for Ireland. This is the best part of the game. Oh my god. I think it's because there's no flirting, right? That is a big thing. It removes the flirting and replaces it just with Lancer being a bro and like him being also kind of funny. I want to hear him say California. As the cherry blossoms are in full bloom one day in spring, Lancers become obsessed with a certain dish born overseas, now made in Japan. California rolls. That's just a fun sentence. He approaches Shiro making stuff together. Like, did he literally just go like, Shiro, have you heard about the place called California? And Shiro's like, yeah, I guess. Everything about this is so stupid. I'm loving it. Even though, again, California roll is not made in California. It's another one of those lost dishes. They call them California rolls because nobody would buy a Vancouver roll, right? Even if they don't do it correct in this, because there's supposed to be no fish in it. That's the whole point.
トサか、午後はセイバーと買い物に行くんだろ
Oh
う
boy.
昼飯は
Oh,
どうするんだ
oh, what's she gonna be like with
う
Lancer?
ん特にそこまでは考えてなかったわね。
だったら、うちで食べてから行くか時間をもらえればすぐに作るけど。
そうじゃあいただいてこうかしら。セイバーもそれでいい？
はい、リンが良いのでしたら。
なあ、話の途中で悪いんだけどよ、セイバー。カリフォルニアロールって知ってるか？
カリフォルニア。いえ、聞いたことはありませんが。食べ物の名前なのですか？
それが俺もよくわからねえんだよ。なあ、ジョーちゃん、カリフォルニアロールって知ってるか？
そりゃまあ知らなくはないけど、あんたどうした
Just
の
out
よ
of nowhere, he's asking
バイト
this.
先の魚屋によく来てくれるおっさんに寿司の好みを聞かれてな。そんで海外の人はやっぱりカリフォルニアロールが好きなのかって言われてよ。しかしそれがどんなもんなのか俺にはさっぱりでな。
なるほどね。まあ簡単に言うとアメリカ生まれの巻き寿司ってところかしら。
ほ
日本で食べられている寿司とは違うのですか？海を渡ったことで
I
どの
mean,
よう
it,
な
it
変化が？
tries to be authentic.
寿司といえば、基本的には魚介類が使われるけど、
There you
カリ
go.
フォルニアロールには魚は使わないことが多いんだ。
う、寿司なのにか？寿司にもいろいろ
I mean, mind you, like that's not that crazy when you think of
魚を
like.
巻くのではないとすると
Sorry, what?
肉、いえ、もしやピザ
は
ピザだというのですか？
Saber, how do you put
なあ、坊主。
Saber? How do you put pizza on sushi? I'm really curious about this.
作っちゃくれねえか？
またそういう無茶ぶりを。
Like I was saying, there's like tamagoyaki
What's
rolls, right? Where it's like that's like that doesn't have it
食
on
べ
it.
たことはあるけど、
There's a bunch of
さ
sushi
す
that
がに
doesn't have
自分で
fish.
作るまでは。そういうエミヤくんこそどうなの？
まあ、俺だって作ったことはない。調べればレシピくらいは出てくるだろうけど。
Does Shiro know about
やり方は
allrecipes.com?
わかるんだな。だったら俺と一緒に作ってみようぜ。
You've been really pushing me to cook this. Did something trigger this?
最近やたら俺と料理を作りたが
Or
るけど。
pushing to cook with me,
何かあっ
rather.
たのか？
ああ、あれだ。坊主に教えてもらった料理がよ。家にいる二人のろくでなしに
Two
意
lazy
外と
bones
好評
back
で
at
な。
home?
それで新しい料理を覚えたいと。
まあ平たく言えばそういうことだ。つうわけで。
Wait, are
よろ
you
しくな
talking
坊
about
主。
Karen
そう
and
いうことだ。
Bazit?
よし、わかった。
シロ、私も何か手伝いましょうか？
Wait,
台所に三人も立つと
Wait.
狭いだろうが。今日は俺に任せておけって。
ランさん
are
が
are
無駄に大
Bassett
きいものね。
today's menu Bazit?
ありがとう、セイバー。今日のところはランサーに頼んでみる。
She is in today's
何
menu.
かリクエストがあるなら言ってくれ。
Okay.
そうですね。
What about Karen?
それならばデザートをお願いします。
デザートか。
Today's menu,
了
Karen
解。
gives me.
ランサーが持ってき
not
た
the right
牛乳もあるし、牛乳寒天でも作るか。
Okay, I don't see a chapter with Karen, but I bet you she
ま
exists.
た
If
正
Bazit's
体
there,
不明な名前が
Yeah,
出
there
て
we
き
go.
たな。
まあ、材料を混ぜて冷やすだけだから手軽に作れていいんだよ。少し工夫してやれば春らしいデザートになると思う。
おお、それは楽しみです。
okay.
今回のメニューは
California
カリフォ
rolls,
ルニアロールと桜
milk
牛乳寒
gelatin.
天。
Yeah, okay.
働かざる者食うべからず。
You does not work, shall not
今
eat.
回ランサーには
That's a good
この辺を
screenshot
手伝って
for
もらうぞ。
VG
ランサーが
advisor.
やる気になってるなら
right?
俺もフォローするよ。
Sushi vinegar,
Yeah.
cut, boil. All right, easy peasy.
よし、一丁やるか。
まあ、頑張ろう。
So, first things first. mixing up the sushi rice with a little bit of sushi vinegar. That's what makes it stick the right way. Okay. I love the little sushi paddle. Like, it's my favorite thing. I probably use it too much. I feel like there's times and places for sushi paddles, but I'm like, oh my, do I have any form of rice whatsoever? Sushi paddle time. Like, I'll use it to scoop, I'll use it for mixing. It's the best. It's the best. Let's cut this stuff up. Alright, remember how he said that there's no fish in it? Anyways, here's a big chunk of fish. And it's funny though, because you talk to people and they say like, oh man, like I like California rolls. I don't really like sushi because it doesn't have fish. And I mean, that's usually the case. But what it usually has is it has the imitation crab, right? Which is fish. The imitation crab is fish, right? It's pollock, which is a type of fish. So, it's interesting to consider that they're like, I don't like fish, and then they put it in, and it has fish in it still. I do find sushi's one of those things that, well, it's gotten like more popular over time, and I'd say pretty much everyone eats, you know, California rolls essentially, but sushi is like, it's still a bit of a thing. But like, I feel like for a lot of people, they start with the like when people are starting to eat sushi, they make the really bad decision to be like, well, I'm just going to start with a cheap one to see if I like it. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Costco and gas station sushi is not indicative of what the actual thing is like. You can't just be like, yeah, get the cheap stuff. In my world, if I'm ever eating a new dish for the first time, I never have a cheap one. Always go for a more expensive one, because by being a bit more expensive, it's actually usually a lot better, right? Yeah, don't cheap out on food. It's not worth it. Don't get the Mr. Beast Lunchable things. Oh my god. If you eat that, like, you're gonna die. And I mean, like, yeah, we all die. But that stuff is like, it's just accelerating your death. I never had Lunchables as a kid for a reason. My parents were like, no, we're gonna make you lunch every day. And like as a kid, I was like, oh man, I'm so sad I don't have Lunchables. But now I'm like, oh man, it was great that my family was like, yeah, no, we're gonna make you like fried rice and all sorts of soups and stuff. Or it's just much better, much better. Don't eat Lunchables as an adult, please. You're better than that.
うめえじゃねえか、カリフォルニアロール。
ランサーはほんとうまそうに食べるよな。もしかして何食べてもそうなんじゃないか？
He's just a food enjoyer.
坊主の飯がまずかったことはねえぞ。
そうか、それならいいけど。セイバーとトーサカはどうだった？
ええ、シロ。見た目も彩りが良く、とても美味です。カリフォルニアロール、とても気に入りました。
普段めったに食べないけど美味しいものね。
やったじゃねえか。
Mr.
ジョーちゃんたちに褒めても
Popular.
らえたなら作った甲斐があったってもんだ。なあ坊主。
そうだな。そのうちま
Oh,
た
he
作るか。
completely missed the subtext there.
しかし、どうしてカリフォルニアロールは日本では流行っていないのでしょう。たとえ寿司文化で育っていたとしても、これもまた良しという方もいると思うのですが。
言われてみればそうだな。ここには他の国由来の料理が溢れてるってのに。
それだけ寿司という食べ物の
You say that,
あり
but
方
there's so
こ
many
の地
sushi
に根付いてい
crimes.
るってことじゃない？私だって生魚を使わないお寿司ってなんか違うなって思っちゃうもの。
But then what's the thing we put in it then?
というものでしょうか。
Huh.
そうね。魚なんてのは世界中で食べられてるけど、どれだけ国際色豊かな魚料理が存在しても、生魚をそのまま
I'll
食
be
べる
honest,
文
getting
化っていう
over
のはあまり
getting
ない
to
よ。
understand eating fish
Demo,
raw was a big
そ
thing,
んな
but
人
like
たちに
man,
も
once
寿
you
司
have
を
it,
楽
it's
し
so
んでほ
good.
しくて、
It's so
カリフォ
good.
ルニアロールが生まれたらしいわよ。
じゃああれか、 魚屋に来たおっさんは俺が寿司が食えないと思って
He
気を
just
使
saw
ってた
you in
の
your
か。
fair skin and was like,
まあそんなところなんじゃ
this
な
guy
い？
probably had a hard time with
なるほどな。
raw fish.
まあこんなうまいもんを知れたんだから結果オーライってとこだ。
あなたは大体結果オーライじゃない。
That's the good way to go
そ
about
うで
it.
すね。カリフォルニアロールを食べる機会を得られてよかった。それにこの
牛乳寒天もね。ランサーが手伝うと言わなかったら食べられなかったかもしれないわけだし。
はい、とても優しい味わいで色も華やかでまるで桜のようでした。
セイバーがデザートをリクエストしてくれたからな。どうせなら春らしいものを作ろうと思って。
はい、ありがとうございます。春の日だまりのような胸の温かくなる
Just
一
keep
品
heaping
で
on
し
the
た。
praise.
それはちょっと褒めすぎかな。
そうだ。このカリフォルニアロールをお弁当にしてみんなでお花見に行くなんていうのはどう？
それはいいですね、リン。タイガやサクラ、
Okay, so
イリア
Ilias
ス
Veal
ビー
has
ル
two
も
L's
誘って出かけ
here.
ましょうか。
Weird inconsistencies.
お若いのは楽しそうでいいね。
何を言っているのですか、ランサー。あなたも行くんですよ。
俺も数に入ってんのか？
何か都合でも悪いのか？
いや構わないぜ。桜を見ながら飲む酒ってのもきっと悪くないだろうさ。
I was gonna be like, I feel like he'd be out of place with the group. Yet, he brings the perfect dynamic. Like, truly, he brings a dynamic that I would not have expected. Right? Okay, I'm gonna look this up. They kept saying there's no fish in it, but I pretty clearly saw them adding fish, right? Also, just checking. There are new recipes! Dang, okay, I was wondering about that. Okay. So let's just see here. Yeah, raw salmon. That's literally fish. Tobiko flying fish roe. That's also fish, eventually. Roast beef. Roast beef? I mean, I guess you could put roast beef on it. Right? I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay. I guess some don't have fish. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Sakura, Rin, Lancer. Give you a hand. Guess you win this one. Yo. Look at that. They gave him the fang. That's so good. That's so funny. I've been knocking them back. It's so funny. Drinks under the cherry blossoms. He's so cool. A prayer for good health. I cannot believe they manually are adding in his little fang. That's so good. That's wild. Right? Closet? Does he have a bunch of outfits? Does he have unique outfits? I'm curious. I mean, I might be spoiling myself, but it's fine. We're gonna see it eventually. Okay, so we got winter, summer, summer kimono. Okay. Wait, winter, summer, summer apron. Oh, I bet you it's just, this is winter, and then that's t-shirt, then that's t-shirt with apron, and then kimono. I'm real curious about how he's gonna look in a kimono, though. Right? Like, that's not really a thing you'd expect to see him in. Cool. Alright, guys. We'll be back for some more Everyday Today's Menu for the Emiya family as we continue the Lancer DLC, which has been really good. We'll make some more here. So we did, let's see here, we did 5 here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, probably 2 more videos, honestly. Cool. Thank you all for watching, guys. We'll see you next time for some more. Ciao.
Yup.